Hey ink slingers, in this video we're going to be diving in deeper to the ink paddles used on the Revolvink Mixer. Now you may be thinking, these are just paddles, right? What's there to talk about? Well, there's plenty, so let's get into it. First off, the Revolvink Mixer comes with two paddle sizes, one designed for gallons and the other designed for quarts in smaller sizes. These two sizes ensure that whether you're mixing or modulating ink, you have consistency and efficiency always at the forefront. Now let's take a look at installing these paddles on the mixing arm of the Revolvink. Now this is designed for a very quick and efficient release with this quick release mechanism. One thing to ensure when you're installing the paddle arm is that the paddle is secured by screwing it in all the way so that it doesn't have any movement or give. You also have a collar on the mixing arm itself to ensure that you can do gallon sizes or quart sizes at the right height very easily. Out of the box, the paddles are designed for straight containers, but the key is making sure that your container touches your paddle from top to bottom on the side, which allows the paddle to scrape the edge as the container spins to leave minimal ink residue. The really cool thing about the Revolvink Mixer is you can actually adjust it for different shapes of containers. Now here we have an angle container, so you can see that the paddle is only touching on the bottom of the container. So we designed this paddle with heavy-duty stainless steel so that you can actually bend and adjust it per ink container size. To do that, you want to make sure your paddle is securely in your arm. And then you kind of just simply bend it and then replace it back into the container. Be careful not to overbend it, so only use small movements at once. You're going to bend it just enough to ensure that it's touching from top to bottom on your angle container. As you can see, these adjustments are very simple to do and take just a few minutes. Here's a quick tip when blending custom colors. You're going to notice that ink pigment is going to work its way up the paddle and not get consistently mixed into your mix. Simply take your clean spatula and scrape it down off the paddle. You can do this either while the ink is spinning if you're careful, or while it's turned off, scraping it all the way off the edge and the side of your paddle. Taking your paddle out while it's on the Revolvink and then scraping any pigment from the bottom of the paddle could also be helpful. When you're done mixing, it's time to clean your paddles, the funnest part. But luckily, the way these paddles are designed is very simple to clean and maintain. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of press wash. I like to have both paper towels or rags, as well as t-shirts, as you'll see in a little bit. Once we get the majority of the ink off, this is where I use that t-shirt to really buff it out and make sure that the paddle is clean, but also cleans fast and effectively. And just like that, it's brand new and ready for your next mix. Make sure to label your taper paddles so that you don't have to bend them back and forth every time. In short, always keep your paddles clean, well maintained, and labeled properly. That'll get you on and off the mixer with ease. With the Revolvink mixing system, you not only have the mixer, but all the tools that you need to ensure that you can mix and modulate with accuracy, consistency, and speed.